Okay, I think I'm beginning. Okay, whatever. I'm so awkward. Okay, hi guys. Thanks for coming. We're gonna jump right in. I think it's about that time. So if you don't know me, my name is Marissa Almond. I am an Emerald Ambassador, and I have been in Plexus for like, I don't know, over 4 years. And basically, one of my favorite things about Plexus is they do trips well. They do trips so good. And it just is sort of a perk to working your business and helping people and getting people started on products and having literally life-changing results, just like I have and many of us on this call. So if you are here, it's because somebody invited you to come learn about our newest, we call it a Rising Leaders Retreat. And it's an opportunity to earn a cruise for you and one to the Bahamas. The top prize is a $2,000 shopping spree, and it is legit. It is one of my favorite contests that we do. And the coolest part about the way that this contest is set up, there's a reason why it's called Rising Leaders Retreat. And it's because people who are brand new to sharing about their journey with Plexus and the products and helping other people and sharing the income opportunity actually are a little bit of an advantage to earning this trip because you have your whole warm market. You have a brand new group of people to share this with that have probably never heard about Plexus before. And you, since you will first get started, you will likely hit a lot of ranks and help you earn a lot of credits to earn the trip. And so we'll talk more about the details of that in a little bit. But we just want to get started with thinking about this even happening. I know when I first got started, my biggest thing was like, but can I really do that? Like, isn't that just for like the other people, that have been there or that know what they're doing or have a big following, all the things, right? So take a minute to just think about cruising into the Bahamas and earning this trip. Thinking about where you are right now and what something like this could be for you and your family. Maybe it's a trip for you and your man and you haven't had a minute and you need a minute together. Or maybe it's for you and your bestie or you and your mom and you just want that one-on-one time, or you just want to get out and you just want to go have some fun. Think about what a trip like this could be for you that you do not have to pay for. You get there by helping other people and you get treated like royalty. Okay. All the food, all the snacks, the parties, all the people, the community, and just imagine yourself. Like, just take a minute to truly imagine yourself sitting on a big old boat with a drink in your hand of your choice and just chilling. Like, literally not having to worry about a dang thing. You're not changing a diaper. You're not rotating laundry. You're not calendaring anything. You're just there. And what that can do for you and whatever relationship you are in, like I said, whether it's your mom, your sister, your husband, your best friend, whoever, somebody that you want to work this with, or just you, like you just show up and see what it brings for you. So just take a minute and imagine that. And I did say you can bring someone. It is paid for you and one other person of your choice to come enjoy this. And yes, they can go to the shopping spree with you when you earn that. They can go to the parties with you. They can do all of the things. I remember one of my leaders retreats that we went to in Orlando, I brought my daughter with me and she did the shopping spree with me and she had the best time, was literally twirling in the fitting room, trying on things. I took my mom with me on another trip that we had to Hawaii and she loved it. She now is like, oh, when's your next Plexus trip? Can I come with you? She's literally right there. She called me today, I think, because she knew that there was a cruise that was just announced. So people love these trips. Imagine that this can happen for you because it can. It's not just for those. It's not just for those of us that have been around. It is definitely possible for anybody that is brand new. So take that moment for yourself.
So I'll introduce myself. My name is Blakelee Rausin. I've been with Plexus about 3.5 years. And I know if y'all are anything like me, when I had first gotten started, or even, trace all the way back to before I ever started, I remember thinking like the people that went on these trips, I was like, okay, like, but they're not like me. Like, I have kids, I have a job, I have a life. I don't have, the time or the the resources to go on these trips. Like, they are special, or they are, selected or chosen, or they're doing something with some special sauce that I don't have. Y'all, I have earned several of these trips, and I am a full-time working mama of 3. I have helped somebody earn this trip who was a newlywed with no kiddos, and her husband actually got to enjoy their very first anniversary on a Plexus cruise. It was so cool to watch. But we have college students that earn these trips, y'all. We have got, like I said, working moms. We've got stay-at-home moms. We've got, you name it. We've got men. We've got grandmas. I'm not even joking you. And then, like she said, you get to bring somebody. And so I remember my first one, she mentioned Orlando. That was actually my first leaders retreat. And I was very new. I started sharing in July, and then the contest started just like this one in September. And so I just knew there was no way I was making that trip. And I think there at the time there was only 6 of us on our team that earned it. And I earned it, and I got to take both of my daughters at the time. I only had 2. I got to take both of them with me. My mom went as kind of like an extra help. There was an indoor water park at this resort. So of course my kids were in heaven, and we had so much fun. I had a baby that was too young to go on the cruise, so I didn't get to go on the last cruise, but I did get to go to the Dominican Republic, and I got to take my husband, and he finally got to see what I see. He has believed in me from day one, but he actually got to see the Plexus parties and the food, and just how, y'all, they don't take any detail lightly. Everything is planned out, and it is all out. I just remember, especially that first going around, since I was so new, being so proud, because I mean, I was just a little baby. I might have been the second rank maybe, and I just remember my team getting to see that. And like I say, team, I had very few people doing this with me at the time, but they got to see that. And it kind of got to be a vision for them. And I felt like such a leader in that moment. And it really did something in my brain where I was like, I'm on a leader's retreat. I earned this. I did it. And so from there, it's just kind of been one of those things where there will never be a Plexus trip that I don't go to. There will never be something I don't attend. It's just there. So I just have to make that decision in my brain as soon as they roll out a contest, like, I'm going. It's not a matter of if I'm going to earn it or not. It's how quickly. So with that being said, what does it take to get on the boat? So a common misconception that we hear a lot, because there have been other companies sort of like this, where you have to order an insane amount of product to get started, or like a business bundle, or it is not like that. Plexus wants you to have the integrity of, if you're going to be telling people about these products and you are going to be sharing these products, you have to be a product of the product. So obviously, you order your combo, you order your products, you're making an investment. You can look at it either way. I told a friend this the other day. You can look at it as you're making an investment in your health and you get a business for free, or you're making an investment into a business and you get some amazing health products for free. But either way, you're getting a heck of a deal. You don't have to buy any crazy business pack. You just order your products, whichever products you want to start with, you order those. And then you just kind of share your life authentically. And Plexus is just a part of that. So if you're sharing, I took my kids to the park. We had their first day of school. I went and had lunch with a friend. Here's this pink drink that I drank, and it helped me with this, this, and this. That is all you do. And then it's just a ripple effect. You help other people want to start these products. You help them share their life authentically, help them share the products, and then y'all both could earn the cruise. I don't think this is me, is it?
It's Katie.
I'm on it. I'm on it. Here I am. Okay. Hi guys. I'm Katie Burns, and I also work full time, but I don't have 3 or 4 kids. You guys are all crazy people. I just have 2 kids. And they might bust in here any minute now because it's dinner time. So, anyways, okay. So these are the prizes that you can get. So in order to, I'll talk about it in a minute, but every action that you do is worth credits. And so in order to get your invitation for you and your +1, you need 1,250 credits. And then anything beyond that, you're going to get cabin credits or a curated gift box. And Plexus always goes above and beyond with the gifts. So yes. And then the $2,000 shopping spree, which is a whole experience in and of itself. They fly you, they pay for your flights, they pay for your hotel, you get wine and dine, you have a special reception, and then you also get the shopping spree, which is like, I didn't even buy anything at the last shopping spree. I just ate all the snacks because it was so fun. I just walked around and ate all the snacks. They closed down the store for you. It's insane. So, and it's so doable. Like I remember thinking the same thing, like that I wasn't going to be able to earn a top prize or earn something like this. It is so doable. So I will show you how now. So there's kind of 3 ways to get rolling your brand spanking new to get this going. So the first way is to hit it heavy in September. And what we mean by that is really go ham, because right now the credits, all of your actions are worth credits and the credits are doubled. So if you were like, I want to earn this thing, let's go. I'm going tonight. Let's go. You're going to recruit or help 11 VIPs with a larger combo. And so that would be something like getting started with our OG gut health system and adding on 2 bags of active, or getting started with our OG gut health system and adding on a reset. So you're just going to go talk about that, share about that, and help your friends order that. In September, if you help 11 people do that, which is not very many people, I guarantee you can think of 5 right now that would order from you in a second. If you help 11, you earn the cruise. Boom, bam, done. And then you get to spend October, November, and December retaining those people, which means they're continuing to order. You're getting credits for that, the same amount of credits that you get when you enrolled them. And then you get to just, if you've enrolled 11, you get to figure out maybe 3 or 4 of those want to start sharing their own. So you get to help them start working towards earning the cruise and them start working on building their business. And so you're just working towards earning that shopping spree, right? The second way is to start in September and then keep your VIPs ordering and keep adding 3 a month. So that is kind of like the just chugging along, doing a little bit each month. And then throughout the contest, you're earning over 2,000 credits. Now, caveat, these ships can fill up. So I'm going with option 1 always and forever, only because I want to get my spot, right? But if you are cruising along, you can do option 2. Option 3 is kind of doing a mixture of both. So you're going to go a little bit heavier. Hold on. Back it up. Yeah. Yes. Back it up. We'll talk about it in a minute. So you're kind of doing both. You're kind of helping people get their people going, and then also recruiting your own. So you're helping 9 get that larger combo, and then or group of products, and then you're helping 2 of them to also get their 3. So there's options. There's infinite options, but these are like the 3 main options. If you're brand spanking new and you're in your warm market, it's going to feel easier to just go recruit and get as many as you can in September. Hit me with the next one. Okay, I was like, I didn't switch, but it did. The other thing that's like, I mean, the cruise is amazing, like amazing, so fun. But the other really cool part is you're also earning cash. So in each of those 3 ways, you're earning cash. Okay, so if you are in that hit it heavy in September mode, you're earning $1,300 cash. And you're earning that like not in January, like you're earning that like now. So you could pay for your flights because they pay for your trip, but they don't pay for your flights. So you could pay for your flights there, or you could put it aside for Christmas, or the family trip in for Thanksgiving, or your husband's birthday, which is in 2 weeks, like, whatever, like you're getting this income. The second option shows you like you're making around 470 in the month of September. And then each month you're going to continue making around that, depending on around 400, 350, wherever you are, depending. So it's going to end up being like around over thousands, like not just like chump change. This is legit money. And then the third way, again, you're making 13, like you're making really good money. And so the point of this contest is to help you kickstart your business, to help you kickstart sharing with others and helping them share with others, so that you can earn a cruise, but also so that you can have a business where people are continuing to order and you're continuing to make residual income. So we just wanted to show you this piece because you might be thinking, how am I going to do that trip for Thanksgiving or for Christmas? How am I going to do those Christmas presents? And this truly could be your answer for that.
Thank you, Katie. Y'all, she is such a whiz at contests and she is such a whiz at being able to explain those things. And we are so grateful for people like Katie who help it make sense for us. But here's the deal is whether you absorbed all that information and you're like, oh, I got this, go at 11, let's go. I understand the credits. Or maybe you heard all of that and you said, what did she just say? Guess what? We are here for you and we are your resources. So you don't actually have to like memorize or understand any of that stuff right now. Okay. The goal is for you to come into this ready to trust the person who invited you here because they are going to know the things and you just have to be willing to trust them and kind of go do what they say and be willing to keep them in the loop. And we also have these wonderful resources like, okay, look at this graphic right here. Katie mentioned things like the bigger combos, all right? So you get credits for the different things that you sell. And some options of things you can sell are these things on this graphic. Okay, guys, so look here for a second. Look how much wonderful information is on this. We talked to you on each of these little options, what it helps with. For instance, triplex and double active. It's for gut health and energy for those needing overall health. And then there's other little nuggets on the other options. Okay, so even if you were like, well, I think my mom wants to do this and oh, dang, I can't get a hold of Brittney right now. She's ready to order right this second. I think mama needs that one right there. Okay, so you could do that. But really, we're just here to show y'all that this is not our first rodeo. We have the resources and we are going to be sharing those with you so that you feel very successful starting this out. Okay. And we also know too that not everyone came and started Plexus for the same reasons. Some of y'all are already on products. Some of you haven't started yet. And so most people come and start with triplex, which is our gut health system, and then maybe add on one or two things. But we're here to show you too that people come for different reasons. And so we have different options for different people. And the great news is that by you keeping your sponsor in the loop and using our systems is we can help recommend those products for your people. You can send us screenshots of your conversation. You could even put us into a three-way chat, which just looks like you being like, hey girl, I know you're really interested in these products, but truth be told, I'm so new. So I'm going to loop in my friend Brittney, who's been doing this for 4 years, and she's going to help us find something that's a perfect fit for you. Boom, done. We're in a three-way message. And then now I can help lead the conversation so that you can kind of learn as you go. All right. And so you might be like, well, okay, cool. That sounds great. Kind of want to go on a cruise. I think I kind of understand this credit situation. Okay, we got products, going to give people products. Great, great, great. How much time is this going to take? We already talked about people work, y'all. We know that. We know that we have teachers on this call that work full time and that you can't be on your phone all day. We understand that. And so everyone truthfully works this in a different way and different times of day, depending on what works for you and what your schedule is and what your lifestyle is like. You truthfully are going to need to find how this can best fit into your day. Do you have 30 minutes in the morning when you're getting ready that you could reply to some messages? Do you tend to spend, sometimes I'm not even going to lie, whenever I get home with my kids, I park in the driveway and I spend an extra like 5 or 6 minutes in there and I respond to some messages. So there's a little nugget of time that you could use. Maybe it's you jumping on the phone call with a friend and you're pushing your kiddo in the stroller for your walk instead of listening to your audiobook. But I can tell you that the people who I've seen be the most successful at this, they just want it so badly that they're willing to come up with a way to make it work. Because truthfully, you're going to get from this what you put in. And you can think of it like, what time can you trade just for right now during this little season to do this? What swaps could you make? Maybe it's you swapping 2 hours of Netflix at night and taking out a chunk of that, or maybe the whole thing, and just going, all right, and learning and doing the things. Is it worth an hour a day, 30 minutes a day, to go earn a cruise for you and someone else? We cannot answer that question for you. Like, you have to think about that and you have to decide that for yourself. So at the end of the day, it is okay to be a little bit scared. It is okay to not really have any idea what you're doing. Take a deep breath. We've got you. Trust the person who invited you and trust that you have who and what you need to be successful. Make sure that you want it. And truthfully, it just starts with you deciding you want to go do it. And then we're going to hold your hand and help you the rest of the way.
So Brittney mentioned a few tidbits of this in passing, but I want you to see how simple this is. Like I say all the time that this business is not super easy, but it is super, super simple. So you may see things on here where you're like, that doesn't sound like me. I see host an event on there. These are just ideas. Obviously, the first step is order your products. And then we want you to start thinking about, okay, who would buy trash bags for me if I was selling them? Like, who are those people for you? Who are the people that would just support you no matter what you were doing? And then make a list of anybody and everybody that you think could benefit from these products, from this opportunity, or that may want to earn the cruise for themselves, because the more they do, the quicker you earn that cruise too. So I want you to just be thinking, or maybe you have, your best friend struggles with autoimmune or has been trying to lose weight or whatever it is. And like, oh, she would love these products. She would help. So we're going to share that. Like we talked about, you can make your first post. I know a lot of teams have something fun called a shout out post, which could even get you entered into another drawing. Like there's all kinds of ideas. We will give you ideas. We can give you post ideas. We can give you reach out ideas. We can give you all the things to make it as simple as possible for you. You can host an event, which we will help with. You are just there to bring your audience to it. We can do all the heavy lifting and the loading. We just don't have access to your market like you do. So you would be inviting the people. You could make a post and invite people to it. And then anytime you need us, if you don't know, or if you're not comfortable leading that conversation, people love third-party validation. They absolutely crave it. So putting them in a conversation with somebody who has done this for a little while and knows a little bit more, you may find it you may think like, oh, that's going to feel weird because they don't know you. It's not. I promise they're looking for somebody to tell them that this is what they need. They just need to hear it from somebody else as well. So stick them in a three-way with us, and then you can watch us have these conversations. And then you'll learn as you go. You'll be like, oh, I remember that one time she said she needed gut health and Blakelee told her about the triplex. And then you'll be able to guide that conversation. So that's just a few ideas. There's several more that we could go over and unpack, but we don't have all night, and we want to let you get off this call at a timely manner. But just know that there's multiple outlets. There's multiple simple steps you could take. And it's just on how willing you are to be coachable and learn new things and to get outside your comfort zone.
Okay, so you guys, thank you so much for coming. That's really it. We just wanted to give you the information, have you just give yourself a minute to really imagine what this could be. Okay, give yourself the time. You owe it to you. You give so much of your time and so much of your resources and energy to everybody in your life, literally everybody in your life. Okay, and this is a chance for you to say, you know what? These products are going to be amazing for me. This is exactly what I need. I'm going to order these, and then I'm not going to feel an ounce of guilt about doing that, because I'm going to turn around and get my products paid for, and I'm going to pay for Christmas, and then I'm going to take me and my husband on a cruise. Okay? Or whatever your situation is. Seriously, because you deserve that. And if you're anything like me, I had no idea the community of people that I was coming into, no idea. And now these girls that I'm doing this with right now, that are on this call, I talk to every single day, and they have impacted my life in the hugest way. And all we want to do is help other women, other people that we know are just like us, that are looking for the same thing. And this could be that thing for you. Yes, it's going to take some work, but I promise once you start seeing some wins, you are not going to be able to get enough of it. And you're going to want to do more and more and more, because it's really fun. The relationships you build are so fruitful to you in your life. And you get to go places. So it's okay to be scared, but do it scared anyway. Thanks for coming.